If you're a real estate agent, brokerage owner, or business leader trying to grow, this is one of the most important conversations that you can have. So listen up. Because the difference between a $100,000 agent and a $500,000 agent is not talent. It's not even market conditions, and it's definitely not luck. It's how they think, how they operate, and how they build their business. So I spent over 15 years scaling businesses, leading high-performing teams, and working with agents at every level from brand new to top producing producers. And I can tell you this with certainty. The gap is not information. It's all about execution and your identity. A $100,000 agent works in the business. A $500,000 agent builds the business. Let me talk about the difference. So a $100,000 agent is focused on transactions. They're chasing the next deal, likely worried about where it's going to come from, reacting to whatever shows up, constantly asking, where is my next client coming from? And a $500,000 agent thinks completely differently. They're building a machine. They have predictable lead sources. They have systems that generate conversations, and they know at any given time how many appointments they need to hit their goal. They don't rely on motivation. They rely on structure because they understand something most agents miss. If it's not predictable, it's not scalable. So a $100,000 agent prioritizes likely being busy. A $500,000 agent prioritizes dollar-producing activities. So a $100,000 agent is busy likely all day, answering emails, tweaking social media posts, running errands, sitting in meetings. But at the end of the day, there likely is not a whole lot of real traction in the pipeline. A $500,000 agent is ruthless with their time. They know their only job is to generate conversations, set appointments, and convert the business. Everything else is secondary. They're not asking, am I busy? They're asking, did I move revenue today? Because here's the truth. Momentum dies when everything feels like a priority. A $100,000 agent relies on effort, and a $500,000 agent leverages systems. At a $100,000 level, your business depends on you, your energy, your time, your availability. And at a $500,000 level, your business starts working for you. You have likely automation, you have follow-up systems, you have processes that create consistency even when you're not on. Because the goal is not to work harder. The goal is to build something that works without you having to constantly push it forward. This is where most agents I see plateau. They try to scale effort instead of scaling infrastructure. And that is why you potentially are burnt out. A $100,000 agent avoids discomfort, while a $500,000 agent trains for it daily. And a $100,000 agent hesitates. You can potentially overthink. They delay follow-up, avoid hard conversations, while again, you're getting to that $500,000 mark. Those agents, they lean into it. They've trained themselves to do the uncomfortable things consistently because they understand that growth is on the other side of the conversations you likely may not want to have. Not occasionally, but every single day. While a $100,000 agent has goals, a $500,000 agent has standards. Everyone has goals. I want to make more money. I want more closings. I want to grow my business. That's not the difference. The difference is not in your goals. The difference, again, is the standards. So a $500,000 agent has non-negotiables. I make this many calls. I have this many conversations. I set this many appointments, no matter what. They don't operate based on how they feel. They operate based on what they've decided. And that is where the real consistency and results come from.